Welcome back to Nikole Simmons Exposed. All right, so I'm huge on family, really big on family. I'm big on morals, values, straight up what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. That's just how life goes, right? That's how we're, taught. We're taught that, you stand up for what you believe in, and all that good stuff, right? Well, I believe in marriage and I believe in family. Those are two of the most important things to me. When I got married, I took my vows very seriously, very seriously. I'm not saying I don't believe in divorce, but I feel like when you marry somebody, you're giving them, a huge part of you, and who you are. You're giving them that. So, and if they're willing to give you a huge part of them in return, it only makes it fair to fight when you guys are going through tough times, right? You fight for it, right? And the fight has to come from both sides, not just one side. It has to come from both sides. So I'm, like I said, I've been through situations where, going through things with my spouse, and there's been times where I have put in a lot more of me to fight for it than she has, and vice versa. Well, of course, we don't agree on a lot of things, but we both got married, both love each other very much. And although most people don't agree with, the things that maybe I have done, the things that she has done, regardless in that, we're married and we both love each other to the point to where we want to fight through it and we want to make it last. So, you just gotta listen. People's morals and values are screwed up these days, and I mean screwed up to the point where, let's say something happens in your relationship or in your life, and you know that you deserve better, you deserve more. People say, oh well, listen, you got a good thing going. I mean, they ain't left you yet, so I mean that means something, right? It means something, but it don't mean nothing when the other party ain't really showing you how much they really want to be in it. It can't come from one side. It has to be from both sides. Both parties have to say, hey, this is what it is. This is what we want. What can we do? How can we work together to get it where we need it to be? Right? And I'm not saying you have to be married to go through that type of stuff. You can be in a relationship for, a week, 2 weeks, a year, or a month, however long. But if you know that that person is the person for you, don't make it easy for them to give up. Don't make it easy for yourself to give up. You fight for it. And if it doesn't last, at least you can lay your head down at night and say, I've done everything that I could possibly do to try to make this work. And I guarantee you, if both people can lay their heads down at night and say that, there is probably a 75% chance that you guys are going to work through it together and it'll last, right? But if one party's so easy to walk out the door, they weren't in it to begin with. They weren't in it to begin with. If you're easy to walk out the door, you are not fully invested in that relationship like you thought you were. You might have thought you were, but you're not. Okay? So instead of letting it linger on and letting that person think that you are fully 100% there and invested in that relationship and building each other as a couple and growing together, instead of doing that, go ahead and make that sacrifice now. Say, listen, this isn't the way I want it to be. This isn't, I've done a lot of soul searching, and this is where I'm at in my life right now, and we're just not in sync, Now, to the person that's getting told that to, you have to be open and understanding to where that person is coming from. You getting angry and feeling like, oh my God, I'm going to be alone. I'm going to be by myself. That's a huge fear I have. That's not going to help anybody in the long run. Got it? So what you need to do, take that time to focus on you. Take that time to focus on you. It can be a blessing in disguise. Write down your pros and cons. What will outweigh the other. And that'll let you know. But I gotta go at the moment. But I'll definitely touch back on this subject. But like I said, morals, values, be in sync, Fight for what you believe in. If you believe in that relationship, if you believe in the career that you want to have, if you believe in anything that you believe in, and you know 100% that you are meant to carry out the duties of that belief, then fight for it. Don't be so easy to give up. Okay? All right. That's a word from Nikole Simmons and Nikole Simmons Exposed. Morals and values, are they worth fighting for?